Hi guys! So I thought I would come and give you a bit of an update on my challenge, on Katie's challenge. And these are a few of the pieces that I have made so far. I shall sort of talk about them bit by bit. So if we move these out of the way here, this piece here, I have made the beads again, quite similar to, I'll just take this out here, I can show you, the one I showed you at the beginning, which was, if I just take this one off here, hopefully you can see it, which was the topaz and the agate, and then I made the beads, and then I've rosary linked those beads. So it was kind of the same idea, but I used the pearls in between the beads here. And now in order to use the pearls, I used a 0.6 gauge of wire, basically because that would just go through, because sometimes the holes aren't that big, but if they aren't, you can sometimes use a bead reamer to make them a little bit bigger, but I found that they went through okay. This stone here is called labradorite, and it is it has like a chatoyancy, well, it's a, is it an agilarescence or a chatoyancy, I can't remember, but there's all sorts of different colours in it. It's very similar to moonstone, like a rainbow moonstone. And then I've used the baby seed pearls in between here. I was going to get a bigger stone, but I actually like the difference. Just gives it a bit more texture and makes it a bit more organic. And then on the back of here, I've done a I've made a toggle clasp out of the wire, and that's just the loop and the toggle just in there. So that's what I've done there. So I made that one, and then I also made a chainmail bracelet, and I've used the Byzantine weave, and I've just literally done, instead of doing a full bracelet, which I have done for my husband, I've just done a pearl and used a rosary link and wrapped those in, and then just I've used 4 sections of chainmail there, and again I've made a toggle, I don't know if you can see that, but a toggle and toggle clasp, which makes it a lot easier to put on and take off. And that's your bracelet. So then moving on, and this is kind of like a bit of a suite of jewellery. So this is what I came up with all the other pieces. Now I have the pyrite, which is the stars. These are pyrite stars. These are the head pins that I got for £1. Some of these bits I've already got in my stash, so I've used some of those as well. And basically I've made a bit of a collar on here with the pearls, the silver pearls, and then the brown coloured pearls, which I used in the bracelet. And then I've made the earrings as well, which have got the brown coloured pearls on, and then again some more of the chainmail and the stars at the bottom. And then I've just sort of done a spiral at the bottom to echo. No, not this, these are for another necklace, but this bit echoes part of that necklace. And these are the earrings that I've got to just make the earring findings for, and these go with these because I've used the head pins and the stars the same as those. So on here, basically what I did was I let's move these ones out of the way. I popped these on the head pins, and then as I threaded them, there wasn't enough memory, so it cut off. So welcome back. So I got to the point where I was saying that I had threaded these on just as I would do beads. So I did like put put my beads on and then put in a spacer bead, put this one in and a spacer bead, and then just carried on that way. And then of course at the bottom we had the loops there as well. So what I did was I took some 0.6 wire, and I have rosary linked it at either side, and then I've just put the wire through, so it sort of gives it a bit more of a bib type effect. And then on the back, just move that pin. On the back here I have used a 2mm aluminium wire, which is from the Beadsmith, and this is one I got with the kit with the stars in a couple of weeks ago. So I used that as the clasp, and it's quite good because the more you wear it and whatnot, the harder it gets. So I've used that as my clasp, and basically that is what I have come up with so far in my challenge. So yeah, so I shall show you the other bits and or my other pieces that I have made. I haven't actually started on them just yet because at the moment I'm concentrating on Christmas cards, and I'm nearly finished. Then I can then concentrate on doing a few tutorials, and if anyone's got any questions, then please don't hesitate to ask, and I shall continue with my challenge. So have fun everyone, and remember, keep crafting!